Good morning, students. How are you? I think you are fine at your home. As you know, the whole world is suffering from the disease that is known as COVID-19. So be careful and take your knowledge and enjoy your study with the power presentation given by us. So, I am Anju Singh as a lecturer in English at Government Girls Inter College, चोलापुर, वाराणसी। बच्चों, आज जो है इंग्लिश में you have to study the chapter that is named as Ranga's marriage. Ranga's marriage is taken from the book that is in your course, that is Snapshot, and it is a short story. It is a short story related to the event which were taken in the life of Ranga. This chapter, this short story is written by Masti Venkatesh Iyengar, who is a famous Kannada writer. He was born on 6 July 1891 and expired on 6 June 1986. And you should know that he was the fourth person among the Kannada writers to be honored and awarded with the Jnanpith Award, that is the highest literary honor conferred in India. And आपको एक चीज ध्यान देना होगा कि जो राइटर है मस्ती वेंकटेश अयंगर, he is the narrator of the story, and he is also an important character in the story. The writer starts his story with the talking about, that is the title. What is the title? That is Ranga's marriage. Why the writer has not taken and fancy factory that could be Ranganatha's Vijaya, Jagannath's Vijaya, Girija's Kalyan. ये जो है टाइटल, ये इन लोगों के बारे में नहीं है. It has taken the title that is the marriage of Rangappa. Who is the Rangappa? Rangappa is the Ranga. Who is the Ranga? Ranga is the son of the accountant of the village where the writer lived, and the name of the village is Kushahali. Both the writer and the main hero of the story, Ranga, live in the village that is named as Kushahali. Where is the Kushahali? Next para, the writer talks about the village Kushahali. That is, the writer wants to tell that if you want to search or see the village where is Kushahali, you will not find it in geography. In geographical map, writer tells that this village Kushahali is situated in Mysore district, which is in Karnataka. Again, the writer tells about what is the quality of that village. He describes this. In the next chapter, the writer talks about the natural beauty. क्या एक प्राकृतिक सुंदरता गांव की होती है? अगर आप गांव में रहते हैं या जहाँ भी रहते हैं, अगर आपने विलेज देखा है तो ये नेचुरल ब्यूटी जो है राइटर के द्वारा एक्सप्लेन किया गया है. उसमें राइटर जो है एक्सप्लेन करता है some ऑर्चर्ड के बारे में राइटर बात करता है। एंड नेक्स्ट द राइटर टॉक्स अबाउट द पॉन्ड वेयर द पीपल्स आर ग्रोन इन द वाटर एंड देयर आर ऑल्सो ब्यूटीफुल फ्लावर्स। दिस इज द नेचुरल ब्यूटी explained by the writer in this story. The writer loves his village so much. Now, the writer is talking about the Ranga and telling an event what happened in his life. The story has been taken us back 10 years ago. Ranga, who is the hero of this story, went to Bangalore city to further studies and he went to study especially English. At that time, English was an important language used by the only city people or learned people who actually learned the English. It was a surprising matter at that time because very few people knew the English. So it was a surprising event in that village. The main language of the Hoshavari was the Kannada. Ranga goes Bangalore and studies English. And he comes back village after 6 months. What happens after that? When Ranga arrives in the village, a lady goes to his home and wants the money that was of 4 wives. Ranga comes out from the home and says he has no any change at this time. The lady could not understand the exact word chain. What is the meaning of chain? That is the फुटकर in our language. जब उसे फुटकर वर्ड समझ नहीं आया, तो that lady went in the village and cried too much and told that Ranga has come from the Bangalore, from the city, and now he is speaking English. And it was a very surprising matter and interesting matter for the villagers. Villagers flocked at the Ranga's home. All villagers gathered and wanted to see Ranga, what has been changed in his personality when he had studied English. And writer tells that he was also among that flock. People gathered around his home, eager to know what has been changed in Ranga's personality. People found that the Ranga was sick. That was the same Ranga who went to Bangalore to study English, but there is no any change. An old lady even touches the chest of Ranga and finds that sacred thread, that is the Jaminu. Jaminu was at the time Ranga wore. It was a very consoling thing for the lady, and she says that नहीं, Ranga में कोई change नहीं आया. He was as now. People went away back. सब लोग अपने अपने घर चले जाते हैं. Narrator जो होता है, जो story teller है, that is the writer himself, he stayed back and wanted to talk to Ranga. He asks Ranga that how he was. After extending few jokes, he left. At that time, the narrator knows that Ranga has not forgotten his culture, his manners. What happened? When Ranga sees the narrator, he makes and gesture of namaskar and also touches the feet of the rat. It was a very surprising for the rat. Views about the marriage. Next morning, Ranga visited the narrator's home with oranges. As you know, जैसे हम लोग किसी के घर जाते हैं तो कुछ लेके जाते हैं, रंगा भी नरेटर के घर जाता है तो संतरे लेके जाता है. He talks with the narrator. Narrator wanted him to get married and be the service of society. रंगा शादी कर ले और एक जेंटलमैन बन जाए और सोसाइटी की सर्विस करे. नरेटर जो है रंगा से उसके मैरिज प्लान के बारे में पूछता है. What is the Ranga's views of the marriage? As you know, रंगा शहर से बेंगलोर सिटी से इंग्लिश पढ़ के आया है. Now he is a gentleman. And what is the views of Ranga about his marriage? He says Ranga is against traditional arranged marriages. Ranga does not like the marriage that should be arranged. He wants that he should first meet that girl with whom he has to live, and even he should be admired by that girl or his future wife. Third party should be in that girl that she should be mature. Hearing this, the narrator was disappointed. The narrator says nothing to Ranga and listens his talks very carefully. But narrator at that time determines that वो रंगा की शादी जरूर कराएगा और इसके लिए वो एक प्लान सोचता है. उस समय नरेटर के दिमाग में एक लड़की आती है जो कि उसी गांव के घोषाकाली गांव के रामा राव की नीस थी, भतीजी थी, जिसका नाम रत्ना है. रत्ना is a very sweet and beautiful girl, a pretty girl जो कि 11 साल की है. Now you have to be careful that in this story the writer talks about a very important social problem that was the marriage of child. जो बाल विवाह होता था उसके बारे में भी राइटर ने यहाँ पे अपना प्रश्न उत्तर किया है. A pretty girl that is Ratna. Ratna has also come from a big town, and she knew how to play veena and harmonium, means music, and she also had a sweet voice. The important thing in this is that Ratna was orphan. His parents had died. So Rama brought her home, and Ratna is at this time at the village Oshari. Narrator thinks that Ranga is the perfect choice for the Ratna, and writer here makes a very clever plan to introduce Ranga with Ratna. Ratna is the heroine of this story. Now the writer plans how to meet Ratna and Ranga. Narrator goes to the house of Rama, and Ratna and he calls Ratna to his home. Ratna goes to the writer's home. There Ratna sits in a writer's home, that is the narrator, and writer says that he should sing a song for him. Ranga sings a very beautiful song, and at that time when she was singing, Ranga also comes at the house of writer. When Ranga sees Ratna, her beauty, he was totally mesmerized. Seeing out at that time when Ratna was singing, when she sees a stranger coming at the home, she stopped singing and she was shy and ran inside the house. Ranga comes near to the narrator and asks about Ratna. Narrator told Ranga that Ratna was already married before 1 year. Hearing this, Ranga's face color changed and writer thinks that the Ranga was totally disappointed because there was a feeling of attachment which writer felt at that time. Now, the narrator who has planned before to get married Ranga with Ratna, he makes a very perfect plan with the astrologer, that was the Shastriji. Shastriji also an important character in this story. Shastriji, that is the astrologer, narrator goes to Shastriji and tutored Shastriji very well that when Ranga comes to him, what he has to say. And writer goes to the Ranga and finds that Ranga is now disturbed. He has some problem which a writer was knowing very well what is the problem with Ranga. Writer finds that there is no change in Ranga. He suggests him, as it was his plan, that he will send Ranga before the Shastri to discuss what is the problem. Writer suggests to Ranga to go to Shastriji and consult what is your problem. Tell him. रंगा जो है शास्त्री जी के पास जाता है और वहाँ पे शास्त्री जी से अपनी समस्या बताता है और रंगा जो है शास्त्री जी से यही बताता है कि वो इस समय बहुत अनईजी फील कर रहा है, उसे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है. As it was planned, शास्त्री जी told that there is a problem. I think शास्त्री जी कुछ काउंट करते हैं, जैसा कि उनके पास स्टोन है, सब कुछ करके वो देखते हैं तो बताते हैं रंगा को कि आपको प्रॉब्लम ये है कि कोई लड़की ऐसी है या एक समुद्र में पाए जाने वाला रत्न जो है उसी से रिलेटेड, इस शब्द से रिलेटेड कोई आपकी प्रॉब्लम है. दैट इज द रत्न. रत्न मींस हियर दैट इज द रत्न. शास्त्री जी जो है कुछ कैलकुलेशन करके that girl which named as Ratna is totally responsible for the present state of the Ranga's mind. He is disturbed with this boy. At that time, narrator says that Ratna is the name of the Rama Raw's niece. ये तो रामा राव की जो नीस है, भतीजी है, उसका नाम है रत्ना, लेकिन बट शी इज मैरिड, उसका तो विवाह हो चुका है, ये कैसे हो सकता है? एंड हियरिंग इट रंगा बहुत परेशान होता है एंड ही मूव्स विथ राइटर towards the house of Ramara. He goes there and was very silent, very serious. The writer, the narrator, goes in the house of Ramara and Ranga stands outside. After some time, the narrator comes out from the house surprisingly. इसके बाद जो है, जो राइटर है वो बाहर आता है रामा के घर से और सरप्राइजिंग एक्सप्रेशन देते हुए वो रंगा से बात करता है। वो रंगा से कहता है कि that he was misinformed by someone, किसी ने उसको कोई गलत सूचना दे दी थी कि जो रत्ना है उसकी शादी 1 साल पहले हो चुकी है। ऐसा तो हुआ ही नहीं है, रत्ना की तो शादी हुई नहीं है। तो इट वॉज द चांस दैट Ranga's face graced with happiness, and at that time Ranga admitted that the prediction of Shastri ji was true. What Shastri ji predicted about the marriage about the problem of Ranga that was related with the name Ratna, it is true. I like Ratna very much and she is the girl to whom I got married. Ranga admitted. Ranga and Ratna got married, and after it the writer, the narrator plans the marriage of Ratna and Ranga. This event happens very happily in the village Bhushamali. Both have got married, and after marriage, they named their firstborn baby. That was the Shyama. Shyama was the name of the narrator, the storyteller. Who is the writer? Himself. Now we have to study the chapter in detail. This is the Ranga's marriage. Ranga, the accountant's son, is one of the rare breed among the village. For who has been to the city to pursue his studies. When he returns to his village from the city of Bangalore, the crowds mill around his house to see whether he has changed or not. His ideas about marriage are now quite different, or are they? Let us study the chapter in detail. We have to study the chapter in detail. What I have taught you in the starting, that was the summary of the chapter. The writer in first paragraph talks about the title of the chapter. That is, it is not a fancy title. What the writer is saying, let us see. When you see this title, some of you may ask, why this topic is taken Ranga's marriage? Why not Ranganatha Vivaha or Ranganatha Vijay? Well, yes, I know I could have used some other noun feeling, one like Jagannath Vijay or Girija Kalyan. But then this is not about Jagannath's victory or Girija's wedding. It is about our own Ranga's marriage. Who is the Ranga? A very simple, honest boy of the village Hoshanali. It is about our own Ranga's marriage and hence no fancy title. So writer does not take any fancy title, and it is a very simple about the marriage of होशाहारी गांव के बारे में नहीं सुना है? What a pity. It's a matter of pity. But it is not your fault. ये आपकी गलती नहीं है. Here the writer explains his village in a very comic way. There is no mention of it in any geography book. Those sahibs in England writing in English probably do not know that such a place exists and so make no mention of it. It is the story at the time when the Britishers ruled in India. The writer says that Britishers as well as Indians both had not taken any pain to give the place of this Hoshawari village in the geographical map. Those tribes, our own people do forget about it, means the Indians, you know how it is, they are like a flock of sheep. जो एक व्यक्ति काम करके चला जाता है, हम लोग उसी को फॉलो करते हैं, उसमें कोई भी रेनोवेशन हम नहीं करते हैं. So writer uses here a flock of sheep, that is the भेड़ों का झुंड. जो एक करे वही हमको करे. One sheep walks into a pit. अगर एक भेड़ गड्ढे में गिर जाए, the rest blindly follow it. All the sheep follow the first sheep and fell into the pit. Same. When both the Sahib in England and our own geographers have not referred to it, you cannot expect the poor cartographer to remember to put it on the map. Can you? When जब English people और भी Indian geographers जो हैं, इन्होंने होशाहारी को मैप में कोई स्थान नहीं लिया, तो किस तरह ये बेचारा कार्टोग्राफर ये काम करे? And so there is not even the shadow of our village on anywhere. At last, the writer declares that there is no any. Now, the writer makes a story. I started somewhere and then went off in another direction. If the state of Mysore is to Bharatvarsh, what the sweet Karikadaru is to a festive meal, then Hoshawari is to Mysore state. What the feeling is to the Karikadaru. What is the Karikadaru? Karikadaru is a sweet. In North India, we call it as gujia. What is gujia? Gujia, in which we fill some sweet, that is the khoa, इस तरह का चीनी करके मिलाते हैं, that is the sweet part of the gujia. Same writer compares his village Hoshawari, which is situated in Mysore, with the Karikadaru. If India is Karikadaru, the feeling in that Karikadaru is that village Hoshawari. What I have said is absolutely true. Believe me, I will not object to your questioning it, but I will stick to my opinion. I am not the only one who speaks glowingly of Hoshawari. The writer accepts that what he is saying about his village is totally true. If you meet with any villager of the Hoshawari, you will find the same opinion about the village. We have, the writer gives an example of a doctor of that village. We have a doctor in our place. His name is Gunda Doctor. He agrees with me. He has been to quite a few places. The doctor of that village has traveled around some places in India. No, not England. England area hai. If anyone asks him whether he has been there, he says, "No, Anna, I have let that to go." He makes a comic comment that he has not gone inland and it will be a good chance for the writer. I have left that to you running around like नॉट फॉर मी, मैं ये काम नहीं कर सकता, मैं अपने कंट्री में कुछ जगहों पे गया हूँ एंड आई लाइक दैट, मैं एक फ्री एम्बेसडर डाक की तरह पूरे विश्व में नहीं घूमा हूँ. I have seen a few places in my time, though as a matter of fact he has seen many. Writer accepts that doctor has traveled on many places in the India. Now I want to say something about this lesson. बच्चों, आपको एक चीज का ध्यान देना है कि ये जो चैप्टर हम आपको पढ़ा रहे हैं, जिसका आप स्टडी कर रहे हैं, ये आपके कोर्स में एक नॉन डिटेलिंग स्टडी के रूप में है, जिसमें आपको एक लॉन्ग आंसर करना है और 2 क्वेश्चन शॉर्ट आंसर के रहेंगे. जो लॉन्ग आंसर है वो 7 मार्क्स का होगा और बाकी 2 जो शॉर्ट आंसर है वो 4 मार्क्स के रहेंगे. इट मीन्स 15 marks is from this book, from the short story which is in your course, and one is here, that is the Ranga's marriage. So you have to study this chapter very carefully for 2 and 3 times and have to answer the questions. Now I will meet you in next episode. Till then, goodbye and practice yourself at your home.